All right, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen all over the world. My name is Anu Ojo, and I'm welcoming you all to the Ask Dr. Sunday show. Well, the Ask Dr. Sunday show is a special show on Dr. Sunday's platform where we gather every question and any question that people from all over the world they sent to Dr. Sunday. Either they sent it to him privately or they asked their question during our Ask shows, or they sent their question to Dr. Sunday's blog, which is sundayadelajablog.com/ask. So these are the ways that people are able to send their questions to Dr. Sunday, and I, being the host of this show, I ask Dr. Sunday those questions, and he tries his best to answer those questions. However, we are in a special season. If you've been following up on this platform, you'll be aware that for the past 3 days, we've been having series of videos celebrating Dr. Sunday Adelaja's life. Dr. Sunday was born on the 28th of May, and for this month, we're celebrating his life, we're celebrating his legacy, we're celebrating his impact, and who he has been to us as individuals and to the world at large. And that is the reason why today's episode is a special episode. So it is a special birthday celebration episode where we're going to be answering questions that people who and followers from all over the world would want to know about Dr. Sunday. But the difference is that for this episode, Dr. Sunday wouldn't be giving the answers to those questions, but it will be my humble self and another person who is here with me, who I will introduce in a minute, who will be giving answers to those questions. So this program basically is to give answers to questions to people of Dr. Sunday's followers, his disciples, his viewers, what they would like to know about Dr. Sunday. We are living here. I live here in Kyiv, Ukraine with Dr. Sunday. We sleep and we wake up together. We're very close, and there are some people who want to know some more details about Dr. Sunday from myself and people who live here, and that is what we're going to be doing today. So we've gathered those questions. There are a lot of them. We'll try our best within the time frame that we have to answer those questions to the best of our abilities. And also, as you watch, you can send in your questions if you have any for us. And at the later part of today's episode, we would give an opportunity for anyone who would like to call in to congratulate Dr. Sunday or to ask us questions about Dr. Sunday. All right. So that is why today I'm having a special guest here. He is, well, a friend. He is a disciple of Dr. Sunday. He's a mentee. He's been with Dr. Sunday for years, and he lives also with Dr. Sunday in the same house. So I would like to make welcome my brother, Yuri Osmirka. You're welcome, sir.
Yeah, welcome, sir. Welcome, guys. Hi to everybody. I'm so happy to be with you here. Let's start our program.
Awesome. All right. Well, we have some questions, but I would just like, because some people might be watching you right now, and they might not know who you are, and they might not know how long you've known Dr. Sunday, at least to give them a little background of who you are, your name, where you live, and a little background of your relationship with Dr. Sunday before we get into our questions.
Okay, thank you. I will answer with pleasure. So my name is Yuri Osmirko. I'm origin from Ukraine, and I follow of Dr. Sunday till 8 years.
For 8 years.
7 years it was at a distance. I was born in another city and I was living there. But 1 year ago I decided to find the opportunity go close to Pastor Sunday, to know him his like offline life, you know, to discover more what quality of person he is, what ability he has, to study from him, to soak what he discovered in life and how what system he had to build himself. And is that true? Then he was nobody and he became such a great person, such a great standard. For me, for sure, my life was changed totally when I heard him the first time from the video in my church. So I was surprised. Then really exist one man like this, like Pastor Sunday, who thinking every time, who reasoning well, reasoning constructively, who have a purpose in life clearly, put it on the paper, writing down with time when he wants to complete, with value system inside him. I heard these things from him, from TV. Actually, it was a video registering video.
Yeah.
But so, just to listen those things, I was surprised. No, I live in another world. I never see one human around me. 10% of my environment, 1,000 people that I meet in my life, never heard these things. Then these things is possible. Is that possible on this earth to live like this? So if it is possible, it means then exist a few percent of people who have another quality, who like iнопланетяне, I don't know how.
Yeah, you like it's in this kind of
from another planet.
Yes.
So yes, I was really interested to study from him. So I started to reading his books and listen his messages from the distance. And 1 year ago, I decided, could I find the possibility to go close to him, to serve, to help him? At least I can offer some my work, some my ability, service. Maybe he needs, he has some needs, so I can cover these needs, and at the same time I can study from him. This is the idea from where I come to. So I'm going and постучал в дверь. I'm knocking the door and said, please, can I meet with Pastor Sunday? Can I offer something? I know to do this, I know to do this, I know to do this, but my very passionate is to become a person like you. Please give me the possibility to be closer to you. I agree to do anything.
Wow.
Like this.
I mean, there's so much we can learn from you. There's so much we can learn from you. I mean, you knew Dr. Sunday 8 years, for 8 years right now going,
yes.
And you decided to come closer to serve, to offer your service, and you said you came knocking at the door for 1 year. So you've been living with Dr. Sunday for 1 year, and same with me too. I've been here. I've known Dr. Sunday for let's say 3-4 years now. About the past 1 year, I've lived in close proximity to him, sleeping and waking up, seeing him in the morning, going back together in the night to our respective rooms. So we're having a series of questions today, and I want to encourage our viewers who are watching us, please kindly share this link, share. You could share it on your timeline, you could share it to groups you belong to, and also you could suggest it to your friends on Facebook. And I have another announcement before we go to the first question, and it is that we're having a book, DSS Books promo for this month of May. And if you would like to partake in this promo to get Dr. Sunday's book at a discounted rate, you can actually. So you just need to write us at dssbooks@gmail.com, at dssbooks@gmail.com. All right. So we'll be going to the next question, and we'll be ready to start with the first question. Anyways, as you can see, it is written: is DSA a human being or a spirit? Is DSA a human being or a spirit? What do you think about this? Let's hear from Yuri. Just this question.
First of all, these questions, even I myself, I if sometimes ago I had on my subconscious, because is it possible one man on the earth to be like this? This was my testimony from where I start. So conscious with the purpose in life, then he living every day for this purpose. So from where, yes, my own was desire also was to discover more Pastor Sunday, because from what I heard from his messages for 7 years, it was shock to me. It was such a higher standard for living, for thinking, for understanding God, for understanding humanity, for showing and expressing love and other those.
All right, hello everyone, welcome back again. Our sincere apologies to you. We started the program, but we had a technical failure from YouTube and Facebook, and as a result, we were cut short. But we would continue where we stopped. Well, this is Ask Dr. Sunday show, and today's episode, it is a special session because we're celebrating Dr. Sunday's 52nd birthday, and in this episode, Dr. Sunday wouldn't be here. We are having a special guest. His name is Yuri Osmirika. He is a disciple, a mentee of Dr. Sunday. And he's known Dr. Sunday for close to 8 years, and he's been living with Dr. Sunday for the past 1 year. So we want to answer questions that people who are not living in close proximity to Dr. Sunday are asking. And as a result, the first question we started speaking about is the question, is DSA a human being or is he a spirit? And we talked about the legitimacy of that question. Why do people ask such questions? And we talked about the reason being Dr. Sunday's life is just exemplary. Dr. Sunday himself is decided to model Jesus, to be an example, to be a replica of Jesus here on earth through his lifestyle, through his attitude, through his behaviors. And we talked about the legitimacy of that question, that, well, not only is that person who asked that question asking that question, but many of us also asked that question. And even Yuri himself, he said he also used to ask that question.
In my subconscious.
Yeah, in your subconscious mind. So we are, talking about the question, is DSA a human being or a spirit? You mentioned some points. Yeah. I don't know if you can quickly go through those points. Maybe number 1, number 2, number 3. Why?
Result of disciples. How many? More than 1,000. More than 100,000 everywhere. More than 600 churches in whole Europe, in 40 countries. So millions and millions people who follow him everywhere, millions who read his books, millions who listen his teachings. It was in a day also when the internet is not what like now. Yeah. Without even internet, it's a millions of followers, of influence. White followers in every area, scientific, such politician, normal human being from everywhere, especially even he always available, special for those who down now, drug addict, prostitute, like we said, criminal, because I'm your chance to change your life. Come. Where? So when Arno said, then Pastor Sunday, he took like a standard, I want to show Jesus. It sounds like a miracle. It sounds like a сказка.
Like a fairy tale.
Yeah, because how many Christians we know around? Maybe you're born in the Christian culture. How many of them said, then I want to be like Jesus? There is one question. And other questions, how many of them become like a Jesus? Because Pastor said that maybe he said he one of who said, but he one that I saw in my life who really showed the result after this decision.
Yeah.
Millions I know Christians In the earth, 2 billion Christians. 2 billion, guys. We are inside. So it's a standard. Thank you, Pastor Sander, for this. Yes. Is it his spirit? From where it's coming? How?
Yeah. Apart from his results that you mentioned, and you talked about how he's able to model Jesus, I think also his life talking about how his knowledge, his depth. When Dr. Sunday speaks, I mean, the kind of wisdom that is coming from him,
unbelievable.
His understanding.
In the same time, growing your own family, 3 children. You need to also satisfy your husband, your wife. By the way, today evening,
first of all,
something new is waiting for you. How? In the same time?
Yeah. Well, Yuri, one of the things that Dr. Sunday has addressed this question actually, and Dr. Sunday said, people always ask him this question, that Dr. Sunday, are you a spirit or are you a human being? And Dr. Sunday, he used to say it, but people don't. It's very difficult for people to believe because of the kind of results that Dr. Sunday has produced. And Dr. Sunday always says, and this is the principle that Dr. Sunday says, he says that if anyone has done anything before, it can be done again. It can be reproduced. And he always tells and he always teaches us that, see, the Dr. Sunday that you see today, I was not like this always. And he always talks about Idomila. That I was once in Idomila. I was once, almost hopeless. He even said he has tried committing suicide twice when he was young. So his story was not always rosy and always like, okay, he has always been like this. But like you said, Dr. Sunday, he decided not just to say that he wants to do something, but to work on himself. That, no, I'm not a spirit. I'm a human being. I'm an ordinary person. Just that I decided to work hard on myself. Imagine, Yuri, imagine you for the past 20 years or 30 years going to solitude every week.
I'm only 30, so it's unbelievable to imagine for me these things. Go to solitude. I also practiced to solitude, but I didn't come with the result like this. So it can be that you're thinking, is that spirit? What kind of person he is?
Yeah.
How work hard? It's like a nothing. Many people work hard, but in many areas, more than 10 areas, in the same time, such a big result, then the world can copy him at that standard. Then he releases such a new knowledge, new standard, new revelation, even for scientists. For everybody, nation building, nation transformation. Oh, are you kidding? Is that spirit? I also want one of desire in my subconscious was to touch him, just to be sure. Is he human being? Is he? No. Yes, because he broken my whole представление. The picture of the world and of what is life it is. In every topic, look at how to be a man, what is mean to real man. Guys, is another big problem for 5 hours talk, and I think that it's not enough. It's like in Bible said, then many things do Jesus, then and the whole world is not enough to write
about the books
what done. I think it's close, very close, when you see the life of Pastor Sunday. So wow, I'm telling in this but if you really want, guys know, is that humanity, I was checked. I'm a testimony. I was checked. I touched him. Yes, he's human.
He's a human.
Number one. I saw. Then he go to restroom. Yeah, he's a human. Okay. Number three. Yeah, I was eating on the same table with him. Yeah,
he's a human. Good.
Yeah, we speak. Yeah, he reasoning. Yeah, he's a human. He always study from everyone, question it. He freely mentioned it and questioned it when in area that he didn't know, or if you are specialist, he many questions make to you. He trying to study humble and study from you. Yeah, he's a human. He continued. He didn't got everything directly from heaven, so he worked hard. Every time then I see him, he every coming with a new idea, and then after I see that this project became realized.
Yeah.
Yes, he's a human. Nothing is building and coming from nothing. Guys, why I mentioned these things? Then, yes, just if we take a desire and if we make the questions like these own questions, yes, one day, but actually work it day after day, we can become like him. If we take such a serious decision and just discover his formula,
his principles.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's almost unbelievable. Maybe for now to get him on those levels, but at least
you can try.
You can try. I can try. I'm actually doing it. This is one of the reasons I want to copy Pastor Sunday also. Yeah, it's normal for me. It's normal thinking because he showed for me Jesus and his standard. Sounds unbelievable.
You know, thank you so much, Mr. Yuri, for that. This book right here, the book is titled Olorunwa. That's the name of Dr. Sunday, and this book gives a detailed background of who Dr. Sunday is, right from his lowly background in Nigeria, and detailing how his journey from Nigeria to Ukraine and the impact he has had so far. So I would like to encourage anyone who has not read the autobiography of Dr. Sunday. It would be great if you can read this book. The title of the book is Olorunwa. Olorunwa. That's the book right here. So you can order for this book to get
detail.
In more details.
I read it.
Awesome. But it's
twice. Yes, because I want to discover the formula, follow him. And also with this question, is that true?
Is he a human being?
Is he from Indomila? From those Indomila that I heard, then a house without windows, without lights, without nothing. Is that him? This guy is from Indomila.
Exactly. All right, so that's the first question that we have. Is DSA a human being or a spirit? Of course, Dr. Sunday is a human being, but he's a different human being. He's someone who has
difficult questions.
Yeah, who has worked on himself real hard. All right, so we'll be going to the next question without further ado, and I would like to announce quickly for anyone who would like to call into the studio later on. You could register by going to Facebook Messenger and search for Move Agents. And there, write to us that you would like to maybe contribute to today's discussion. All right. So let's go to the second question that we received from Dr. Sunday's viewers. Okay. So he says this question is, how does DSA relax? What does he do for fun? How does DSA relax? What does DSA do for fun? It's an interesting question, you know, Yuri. How does DSA relax and what does it do for fun?
Yeah, I would like, then you mentioned before, then I added something.
Then you add something. Then, okay. The interesting thing about Dr. Sunday is it's hard to distinguish when, that this is time for relaxation and this is time for fun. Dr. Sunday's life is such a way that it's not like, there's never a time where Dr. Sunday says, okay, everybody in the team, come, let us chill. It's never like that. But does this mean that we are always like hardworking and there's no time where we laugh? No. You know, working with Dr. Sunday, especially being a member of his team here, we are always working, but the atmosphere is relaxed. I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
It's like, for example, we are working on a book project. And we're here, we're reading the book, editing the book, but in between, Dr. Sunday is cracking jokes. Dr. Sunday is making some very funny comments, and we're all laughing. playing, but we're still working in between. So for me, it's difficult for me to say how does he relax. Well, it's almost like everything he does is like he's doing it as he loves to do it. So it's not like he's working and he wants to chill and okay, let's just turn off our brains and let's just relax. And no, I don't think it's like that. And speaking on fun, I think every time with Dr. Sunday is fun. It's a fun time. Even when you are learning real hard, like he's teaching you something that is very serious, Dr. Sunday creates an atmosphere of fun too, that you learn, and you're having fun learning. You're working hard. It's really hard work, but I don't know how he does it, but he has trained himself as a leader to make sure that his team members, people who are around him, they are always relaxed in his presence. So how does Dr. Sunday relax? To the best of my knowledge, he might have his own answers to this question, but what I know about Dr. Sunday, it is that his life is like holistic. I can remember though that he once said, now this was his answer, that he watches boxing. So I don't know if he still does watch boxing right now, but I know he says he likes to watch boxing. And what other thing do I know that Dr. Sunday does to relax? I think that's what I can say. And for fun, Dr. Sunday's life is all fun. Well, no, I don't know if Yuri has an addition on that.
Yes, work with Pastor Sunday is already fun, actually, because you feel like such a good environment. Then, actually, I didn't know more lively, more even funny person like Pastor Sunday. The way then he laughing, always. You discover then maybe is I myself then I didn't know how to relax. Because if this person such a happy during he's doing his own project, his own every particular things, he's laughing, he enjoy it. I also know then for him relax is when he serve the people.
Okay.
For him is relax. Mm-hmm. Because one time on one of his video I heard that he mentioned this. Then guys, when I stay on the stage, for me is relaxed. Believe me, I'm working when my 98% of my success is when nobody didn't see me. Yeah. But when I here with you, I'm relaxing. For me now is pleasure. For me now, and so my own opinion. And now after these whole words, then I heard many years ago. Yeah. So he relaxes when he serves the people. Yeah. For he is pleasure for him. Is relaxing for him. Is also fun for him. Discover how normal people thinking. Mm-hmm. So. It's a pleasure, and this is kind of relaxing. So, because I think from where is coming these questions, you know? Yeah. I think these questions is coming from people who didn't maybe they are doing their calling. Yeah. Or they are work in the work that they are not love so much. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And they are not focused and concentrated in some them. They didn't feel then I do something great. I work for myself, for my family, for this generation, for this earth. Yeah. That's why maybe you want to go to relax, and that's why you have mentality like this. Then I need to relax. But Pastor Sunday is the whole. A relax of what? Of serving people. A relax of what? Or resolve a problem. When he see our smile, when he see our testimony, then we got an answer. He relaxing. Yeah. He enjoyed. He funny. When he releasing books, this is how he relax. When he solve your problem and he see that you got it the answer and now you are free. The truth set you free. Now his joy, his pleasure, he relaxing. This is also strange. Yes, people. I didn't think that you see every person around you like this.
Yeah.
Yes, it's also, even in those area of relaxing, of enjoying, even here we can study from him.
Beautiful.
Wow.
Beautiful. You said something that's very great, and you said that most times when people have the idea of relaxing and want to just have fun, is because they think, or because they've been doing something that they don't really love to do, they're not really fulfilling their calling, so it has been like huge labor, and they are just saying, well, thank God it is Friday, so at least I can use Saturday and Sunday to go and rest. But not with Dr. Sunday. No, with Dr. Sunday, we cannot even differentiate which day is Monday or which day is Wednesday, which day is Saturday, because every day is like just like that, routine.
Like a river, one river.
That's how it is every day. It's an interesting thing. Thank you so much, Yuri. We'll go to the next question immediately. Let's see the next question. All right. So the third question here is, for the past 2 years, DSA comes live online, teaching 2 times a day, non-stop. Does he ever get tired or fall sick? Interesting question. And I think the person who asked this question is the person really noticed that Dr. Sunday, for the past 3 years ongoing, he has been coming live at least twice a day, every day, and non-stop. Doesn't he get tired?
Yeah.
Doesn't he fall sick? It's an interesting question. What do you have to say, Yuri?
Thank you, people, you guys, for those who mentioned these on questions, because we can see from these questions then you are really careful about your mentor and you value those things, and you thinking then it's cost something for person who do it. Yeah. First of all, I want to say thank you to you. But if we trying to answer our own perspective, yes, because Pastor can tell what he can tell.
Yeah, he will tell
how he feels, because we're not in his body for sure. We're in our own body, and I don't broadcast it twice in a day, but he broadcasted twice in a day. Yeah. But if from my own perspective, I usually participate when he broadcasting, because for me it's opportunity also to learning English and learning how Pastor thinking, because he's the major point of Pastor Sunday. What is the difference of result of parenting of his life is we are thinking different. Yeah, he growing and he developed his own thinking system. We not. Is he tired? Yes, for sure. His body reacting like our body. For sure, I think his body also have sometimes pain. His body also have sometimes headache. We also seen a few times that he have a temperature during program. Yeah. So this is a provement that he's a human being. For sure, sometimes even his have a small little pillow for
a little stool here.
Yeah. For his legs. For his own legs, it means that yes, he tired. And I'm telling you for sure, then every broadcasting that he's doing for you guys. He's doing for those who really wants to change. He have his own reason why twice in a day, why not 1 times in a day or 1 times in a week. His reason he's mentioned during HMT of systems. So if you're really interested, go there and listen for it. I didn't want to repeat. Okay. Yes, he have a body, but he knows why he doing these things. Beautiful. He knows that people waiting for this. Yeah. So he always came on the program, on broadcasting from some other's place, from some other's works. So it means that he need to stop works there and come for doing broadcasting because of you, because then maybe a few people wants to have an answer, have requesting something, have a pain or something. Yes. So it's very important for somebody to mention those things. Yes. Many times he pushing by what he Holy Spirit feeling. Yeah. Because if you see his broadcasting, he many times he's take from the Spirit. Oh, now he have some person has this sickness or something,
yes.
so he praying for you. Did he's tired? Yes, he's tired, but is one of the lesson for us. He didn't listen his own body how he feeling. He know that я трачу себя.
Yeah, like he's sacrificing himself.
Yeah, I'm using my body.
Using my body.
Using трачу.
Yeah.
Using my body on this earth, but I am enjoying on the heaven.
Beautiful.
This is his mentality, and not only words. We can see, like you see, who made these questions. Yes, you are discovered, and maybe you see pastor sometimes, maybe
his face sometimes.
Maybe his face, yes, showing a little bit of tiredness, or a little bit of pain, a little bit it's something wrong. For imagine. Even sometimes he didn't have a voice.
Oh yes.
But he still
keeps speaking.
Keep speaking.
Yeah.
It's lesson for us because we have a lot of thousands of excuses. It's lesson for me.
Amazing.
Sometimes he mentioned his own. Then I have headache or temperature of body.
Yeah,
high. Then we go in hospital in those situations. But
Yeah.
Someone is waiting.
Yeah.
It's not questions of he's tired, but it's questions for who and for what he doing those things.
Beautiful. Great. Amazing answer. Yes, like you said, Dr. Sunday gets tired. Even if you're very observant during some of the shows, you'll be able to notice that Dr. Sunday is tired. And also being here, I've seen him fall sick. He has had flu. He has fallen sick many times.
Actually, he didn't hide in those things.
Yeah, no.
He wants to show you also, showing a whole life.
That he's a human being, yeah.
Even this part, then see.
Yes.
I'm not a spirit.
I'm not a spirit.
I'm not a spirit.
Yeah.
I'm like a human being like you.
Yes.
I'm just thinking another, and I took a decision in how I behave on those things.
Yes, and that's just the truth. Dr. Sunday is, he's like he always says, he's a slave to his routine.
Wow.
He is a slave to his calling, and even when his body is telling him otherwise, and his body is tired, he has said it many times that, and I've seen him do it because I've had programs with him, and I know this man is functioning not with the strength of his body, but he's functioning with the strength of his spirits. Sometimes I would look at his face and I'm like, I know this man is so tired. But yet, you would, even if you don't pay close attention, you wouldn't even notice that this man is actually sick or is tired. And I think it's a huge lesson for all of us, for us to learn from him that, we must have dominion over our body, over our flesh, and also be slaves to our routines, be slaves to our calling. But I must also bring in the balance here, because people will think, okay, well, if I'm a slave to my calling, won't I just drop dead one day? But that's why I want to just bring the balance quickly before we go to the next question. And it is that Dr. Sunday, like you guys have seen some of the videos, he tries to do exercises. We try to do brisk walking to keep our body fit. I'm aware that Dr. Sunday also is very particular about his food. I think he has said it before. What he eats, trying to eat
taking vitamins.
So taking vitamins and all of, just taking care of his body. So he's not just working hard and not paying attention to his body, but I think it's good that I bring in that balance, that in as much as you're working hard, but you must also take good care of your body, because if your body fails, then that will be an end to your journey on this earth. So that is just the balance I want to bring. So like Yuri said, yes, Dr. Sunday gets tired. Yes.
100%. Answer is yes, 100%.
Yes.
He is not a spirit. He is on the body, on this earth.
Yes, all right. Thank you so much, Yuri. All right, dear viewers, thank you. Please, if you've not shared this link, I'd like to encourage you to share. And if you want to call in, like I said before, you can call in later in the program. All right, so we'll be going to the next question. that we received from Dr. Sunday's followers. All right. So should I read?
Yes.
Continue read. Okay. So when critics criticize DSA and people backlash or backstab him, how does DSA act or respond off camera?
Very interesting question. Very interesting and dangerous question. No,
Why dangerous?
because I'm joking. It's not a dangerous. Very, very simple, guys. He speak, if it's important, if this is a lesson, he speak on the camera to you. Actually, he trying to respond for those people who criticized him directly, only to him. And off camera, can you imagine, can you believe it? He didn't speak about this. The topic is finished there. And he's already beginning to do their own work.
Yeah.
Nothing criticizes, because even if we, his team, trying to criticize, oh, look at him, he doesn't pay, he didn't know you, what he shouting from his mouth, look at this is a clone, or like this. No, he's don't judge. Don't judge.
Yeah.
Because the Bible said that Jesus said, I'm the judge, don't defend me. Oh. we finish with this topic.
I mean, Yuri, it's so interesting that you're saying that, because people don't know how Dr. Sunday lives. Like, for real. Dr. Sunday's life is just... I remember there was a time that someone was coming to tell Dr. Sunday that, Dr. Sunday, have you watched what this person is doing about you? This person is talking. Dr. Sunday say, I don't have time. I have my time. You want me to be using my time to be watching what somebody is saying about me, what somebody is criticizing, and be reading? He said, I don't have time. I mean, there are a lot of things I need to convert my time with. And he was telling the person that did, you have time. That you have time to be listening to critics and all of these things. You have a lot of time. You know, factually speaking, Dr. Sunday, the only reason that Dr. Sunday would want to share anything is because maybe he wants to communicate a principle, and he wouldn't even say that if you don't ask that question.
Like a lesson. Mentioned.
You wouldn't even say it. So it would just be like everything we just come, everything is normal. Sometimes we'll be like, didn't Dr. Sunday hear about this person? But it's just everything is normal for him. So the truth is, Dr. Sunday does not even have time to discuss critics and the people who backstab him with his team here. He does not do it. If you ask anybody who stays with Dr. Sunday here, who lives here, ask them and say, okay, when these kind of things happen, don't they sit down and talk with people and deliberate? There's no time for that. Like, you need to live in this house. For people who come for HMT gives like a picture of what it means to work with Dr. Sunday, because every time it's converted, there's too much work. There's so much things to be done, so much conversion to be made, and there's literally no time for critics, no time to discuss people who backlash. So the person who asked this question, I think it's good that you ask the question so that you understand how Dr. Sunday thinks, how he works, and there's really no time for frivolity.
But we usually not like this. It's a lesson for us. We usually not like this.
Yes.
We speak on the camera or in the face for other people, those things, but offline or in other company, we mention other things. So we have like a double life, but not Pastor Sunday. Because my own opinion, my own reasoning why Pastor Sunday do like this, because he's much more higher of thinking. He knows, because he understands you. He knows. He even trying to understand those people who criticize him, and he goes deeper and he discovers why those people criticize him or offend him or mention those rubbish what they mention, and he understand them like a father, like a God. Like a Jesus when they cross him. Father, please forgive them because they didn't know
what they're doing.
This is Pastor Sunday's position, and this is shocked. And I saw this many times during when I close to him. And this is a also hard lesson for him. He didn't have a time. This is one reason. He didn't want lose his peace. His other reason. He very understand those people like a father. Why they are doing, because they are not so growing. They are not understanding what he understanding. That's why those people. He even, if you ask him, he even trying and for sure finding few things good on these things. What those person who criticize him or who offend him trying to, he find good in him and said, look, he's good. He have good heart.
He's courage. He's courageous. He's
he
bold.
have good heart. He have good motivation. He didn't understand right, but good. Look,
he has more followers.
At least he doing so. Wow. So and we look at on ourselves. Is that normal?
Let him use me.
Yeah, because we not develop. We don't thinking why we do what we are doing. But he thinking why he doing what he's doing. Wow, lesson for us. Lesson.
Big lessons. Big lessons.
But it's a human who react like this, who actually trained himself to react like this. Because why? Because the Bible said, because it's a Jesus standard.
Yeah, amazing, and that's just true. And I mean, Yuri, your points are so clear. And Dr. Sunday would even tell those people that please let them continue, no problem. You will tell us everybody has the freedom. Let them do what they have to do, and that's Dr. Sunday. He does not. If you know Dr. Sunday, just to round up, he carries positive energy with him. And he knows this principle that if I begin to think about what critics are saying, I start to hate them in my heart. That is negative energy, and I don't want negative energy around me. So he's a carrier of positive energy. Even we that were here, if we want to even get annoyed at those person, we'll say, "Why are you getting annoyed? Come on, why? Me that they are attacking, I'm not even getting up." So he's a carrier of positive energy. Unique person.
Also, other small point.
Yes.
If you Pastor Sunday friends or part of his team or something, you start to criticize someone others, member of team or others person in politics or everywhere. This is not position for you. You can't influence Pastor Sunday to see bad those persons that you speaking about. He's don't come like biomass on your side. He didn't come on your side and say, "Oh yeah." No, he go deeper. He wants to always find the truth and find the truth. He wants to listen two parts. He won't call others person and listen to him, his own opinion, his own truth. Then he converted this conflict in the opportunity to serve and heal people.
Beautiful.
Wow.
Beautiful.
How?
Beautiful.
No, from where is coming this? No, this person knows God. This person something discovered. This person such a understand himself, such a great, then he understand even you.
That's the Sunday. The Sunday is just someone that you need to study. If we want to start answering all of those questions, one after the other, to be very detailed, it will take us like hours to give answers to this question, because Dr. Sunday is an amazing person.
If I go in tomorrow and say to Pastor Sunday, then Arno is not those Arno that you know. There's another Arno. He didn't listen to me. Can you believe? No, he didn't.
Yes.
Stay with your own opinion. I know my own Arno. So, for example.
Yes. He once said that he's going to, that if somebody comes to say, "Oh, this guy wants to come to your house and he's a thief," don't bring him to your house. The other will say, "Okay, it is your opinion. You think he's a thief. No, let him come." You understand? Let's listen to him. Let him come. Let him steal. Okay?
Beautiful question.
Just give people, that's one of the principles of Dr. Sunday. He gives people benefit of doubt.
But we live in double. You know from where is coming this question?
Yeah.
Because we live in double life. But thank you for example of Pastor Sunday.
Yeah.
Because we need to check ourselves. Did we live in double life? And did we have a principles about judge someone or criticize someone or how to react on critics?
On critics.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. Well, these questions are interesting, I must say. All right, so we'll go to the next question immediately because we have just limited time. Okay, let's see the next question. How does DSA work with the team in Kiev? And what qualities does DSA look for in people and in a team? How does I think we said something about this before.
I think you need to repeat it because it's a big question.
Okay.
Let understand the people who want to get it something.
All right. So the question is, how does the DSA work with the team? I mean, his team in Kiev, and what qualities does DSA look for in people, and like in his team?
Yeah. Great questions, guys. This is a questions in time because now with this movement to go to Nigeria, we need a big team. We need a big team. So what qualities? Pastor Sandy mentioned this every program. If you're careful to listen, then his own email. DSA team or Project Nigeria. How? Can you repeat, please?
Okay, to register for the it is if you want to register, it is to go to sundayadelajablog.com/Nigeria to register for the Nigerian project. Yes.
Yeah, for sure. With quality, then how Pastor Sunday? He very professional. He very detailed. He very careful. He like a idealist or.
Your perfectionist,
pedantist in everything.
Maximalist. Actually.
Yeah, for sure. He wants to see close to him with the highest standard quality person in area than you. What your area? Yeah, for sure. But I think is my own opinion.
Yeah.
Let's Pastor Sunday maybe then correct me. I became, for example, like a nobody. So the most important is your heart. Did you want to study? Did you want to grow in? Did you have an open mind to learning fast? Your desire and your motivation more important for him than maybe you can be very good professionalist, but bad character and you didn't accept encouragement, nothing. So. Guys, is very my own opinion. These things, but with the project in Africa, he accept everyone. If you feeling burden in your heart, if you see then you can do something. At least work in some level. Just write to DSA and write what you want to do, and for sure he finding place for you in his team because it's not about so much about him. It's because what he wants to do for other people. For example, project for Save Nigeria. He invited everyone. So don't worry. If these questions from where you coming is from your heart, then you want to your heart is pure, clean, pure. And your motivation is good, don't worry. You will be part of this team. There is always place for you.
Good. Great.
My own thing.
All right. Let's just have a background of that question, and I'll try to answer it as fast as I can. Let's have the question. So, how does DSA work with the team? This is a very interesting question, and I think each team member would have their own experience. But where do I start from? Dr. Sunday, the first thing is that he loves to serve and not to be served, number one. So if you're in his team, you never feel like he's a boss. You never feel like he's like one lord or one master. You know, if you come to the team and you see us working and you never knew Dr. Sunday, it would be difficult for you to know who Dr. Sunday is and who is his team member. Because, I mean, he's laughing and he's falling on your chest. He's laughing and he's giving you high five. You know, he does not have a special seat where he's sitting down and every other person is sitting down on the floor. But that's the first thing I want to talk about working with DSC and the team. There is
listen to your opinion.
Yeah.
Listen to your ideas.
You listen to your ideas.
Any ideas.
Anything.
Even if you shall drop me sometimes.
Yes. So that's how Dr. Sunday works. If just for you to you can come here and experience it. That's how it works. So it's a team. Dr. Sunday doesn't act like a boss or a leader. As a matter of fact, if you can argue with Dr. Sunday, you know that's what people don't even know. That you can argue with him as a team member, especially if you know that what you know is the truth. All right, you can prove your point to him, and he can subject his own opinion to your opinion. People don't know that if Dr. Sunday says this is what I think and this is how it should be done, if you come and you prove that this shouldn't be done, you will say yes, I agree. And it happened during the HMT when Dr. Sunday wanted to show a video, and Mayowa came and she shared our thoughts, our opinion, and Dr. Sunday realized that, oh, what you're saying is true. And Dr. Sunday did not say, oh, I'm your leader and you must subject your opinion to my opinion. What I think must be number one. No. Dr. Sunday will say, okay, he's a reasonable man. He will reason out your opinion. You can argue it out and let the truth prevail. So that's the first thing I want to talk about Dr. Sunday, is he works with people as a team. And the second thing I would say, there are many things I can say, but the second thing I would say, so that we can go to the next question, is he's very patient.
Yeah. Thank you for this.
Oh, Jesus.
Another lesson.
He's very patient, because you need to see how, as a team, how we flop a lot of times. Sometimes Dr. Sunday is like, these people will not kill me, oh. These people will not kill me, oh. Because he will tell you to do, sometimes he will tell us to do A, and we will do B. And he will come and he will say, but see, I know I said do A. And when I said do A, you said, okay, Pastor, I will do A. And now you went to do B. What happened to you? And then after, he will just correct you with love. And he's very patient, because there are many things that we do as team members that when I look at myself, I'm like, no, I think this is meant to just kick me away. This boy, you're just messing up a lot of times.
Yeah.
But he's patient. He's very tolerant. When we make mistakes, he corrects us with love. When we don't know anything, he's very open to us, to listen to our questions, to listen to our concerns. So it's like a family. That's just how it is.
Yes.
Here. It's just like a family working with him. And what qualities does Dr. Sunday look for in a team? I would just say that there is actually a video, just quickly, there is a video that I think is titled, "What Values Does Dr. Sunday Look For in People?" Something like that. What values does Dr. Sunday, or does Dr. Sunday Adelaja look for in people? Yeah. And I think like a 19-minute, 20-minute video that would answer your question, so that we don't repeat those points again and again. All right. So thank you so much. One more announcement I would like to give is that if you want to call in, please, you can just go to Facebook Messenger, search for Move Agent, and write to us that you would like to contribute and we would like to receive from you. All right. So Yuri, let's go to the next question, Avi. Are you ready?
No, read you, please.
Okay. All right. So the next question is, what is DSA's routine and daily schedule like? What do you have to say?
What I can to say, the things that I see, then I didn't do very much research. But if you're really interested about these questions, really, I think you need to do some steps. You need to go on DSA's YouTube channel, and inside a video by different HMTs, there are many. You can find actually the teaching about how to plan your life for the next 25 years. He mentioned these things. The exactly step by step or point by point, his schedule, routine, his month's routine, his week routine, his 7 different примеров расписания 7.
There are 7 different types of his schedule.
Yeah, in every day, if something changing, he used this. If something changing, he used this. But the most important routines then I see, and then he it doesn't matter how much he know, how much God he know. He always go into solitude every month. And is also pleasure for me to see these things, like good example. He do his own sport, like also a routine. He walking, we walking in the wood, in the park, everywhere. He walking like hard, like this is really sport, not just for pleasure. Routine, broadcasting is one of the also routine. This he 100 example of personality who lives for his purpose and who lives by routines.
Good. And I think the only addition I would make there, which is obvious, and Dr. Sunday has said many times, is that he goes through self-education, self-development. So he devotes from 3 to 6 hours every day.
Most important thing.
Just educating himself, reading books, listening to teachings, and just educating himself to the best of his ability. So yeah, like Yuri said, I think we don't have to spend so much time on this question. If you want to really know his routines and his schedule, so it's best if you go to that HMT on how to plan, structure, and achieve your life goals for the next 25 years. And Dr. Sunday broke it down.
Because it's better than we answer to you.
Than that.
More detailed, more true.
Okay, so let's see the next question. And right now, if we have callers, we can begin to receive our callers. Okay, so let's go to the next question. All right. So before the question shows up, I would like to announce quickly that there is a book promo that is Dr. Sunday's birthday book promo. And if you would like to partake in that promo, you can write to us at dsasbooks@gmail.com. All right, so let's read the next question and let's see what we have there. Okay, no, we've gone through this question. We've read this question. We read this. Okay, good. Does DSA still go for solitude with his daily life shows? Does DSA still go for solitude with his daily life shows? Shall I answer? Or
interesting questions, but okay, you can answer.
Okay, of course, Dr. Sunday still goes for his solitude every month. Yes, I'm sure people will be asking and thinking, but he has been coming for his live shows every day. How come he's having solitude and still doing his live shows? I think Dr. Sunday has answered it before, but living here, and we know when he goes for solitude because we don't see him for the week. So what does Dr. Sunday do? He goes for his solitude, but during those specific hours, it's just like what I said before, that Dr. Sunday is a slave to his routine, is a slave to his schedule, and his commitment that he has given for this live broadcast, even when people in Ukraine want to have meetings with him. I've seen many situations where he had some meetings with some very important personalities here. And the meeting was already going into close to the 7 p.m. program in Kyiv. Dr. Sunday will say, I'm sorry, I have a program now by 7, and we have to end this meeting now. So Dr. Sunday is dedicated to this live show. Is dedicated to releasing all of these truths. He's sacrificing his life
to serve people.
To serve people. To serve people. Yes.
To serve people. Because, sorry, Dr. Ano, because if we go to reasoning, to thinking, for example, Pastor Sunday have more than 7,000 video on YouTube. We can put registered video. He have many part of his team. He have many member who strong enough, like a personality, who can do others program broadcasting during his solitude. Yes.
Yeah.
So he can even more than 2 or 3 different ways to resolve this problem and really to stay in his solitude.
Yeah.
But that's why we need to. It's also a lesson for us. And we need to value more especially when he goes live. But he came out of his solitude, his private time, for some reasoning. Yeah. Because there is another way, yes.
Yeah.
And come to serve people who watching it.
True.
That's why dear audience, dear followers of DSA, value those things. First of all, why? Because it's not will be forever.
Oh yes, it soon be forever.
Soon be. Yeah. But like I told you twice, he have many
videos
and we can put there on recording.
Yeah, we can.
Fresh, you know how many video Pastor Sunday have already, then you even didn't see them. 100,000. So we can, and you looks like a fresh, like a now. So it's not a problem. He have Anu, he have Dr. Bamishe, others people who can broadcasting, who can tell you others very important topic and principles, who also is good for you. But I think it's my own opinion is of respect of the people that are waiting. So for him on is also priority to come and to take a time with you, relate. And also mention it, serve. It's a platform of serving.
Yeah, that's so true. So of course, Dr. Sunday goes for solitude, but because of his commitment to everyone who watches, he comes live every day. Okay, let's go to the next question immediately. I don't know how many questions we have left, but we'll see so that we can start receiving calls from now. Can we know how far, this case is interesting, can we know how far the court case has gone? And is there any possibility of an end soon?
You was with Pastor in court.
I've been to that court.
Tell you your own story, where it's going, how far they are.
You know, where do I start? I've been to the court with Dr. Sunday, not once, not twice. It's a gruesome experience for real, because if I describe it, you guys would be like, "Are you for real? What is that?" You know, it's just for me what I describe it as is that it is just first, I believe it is the wisdom of God. Okay, so looking from God's perspective, it is God's wisdom that all of these are happening. But if you want to look at it from a logical standpoint, it's an absolute waste of time, waste of resources, because we go to that court, we sit down, and it's a very interesting sight. The judges are sitting down there with their phones. They are just pressing something, looking at something in their phones. World. They are doing their thing there. Then the prosecutor has this very big book that is just reading. Everybody in the court is just sitting down, doing their thing. Of course, Dr. Sunday is there with his iPad. He's converting that time. Maybe he's writing a book or reading a book. But to just to say it in simple terms is just a waste of time. I've been to the court not once, not twice, and I'm like, this has to be the wisdom of God. For this thing to be going on for the past 10 years and it's like it's not moving forward, I think definitely God has something to do, because if you go there and you see how even the lawyers, the judges, they're just there, just sitting, and after they finish reading some things, you are free. You can go back home.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what's this? So, like the Sunday always says, that we believe that this is God's wisdom. We believe God's hand is on it. But will it end soon? I sincerely cannot give an answer to that. I don't even know when. But we're trusting God's perfect time. We're trusting that God will make all things beautiful in His time. But at least that is my own experience. And I know you've also been to the court with Pastor. So maybe what I said is from a Nigerian perspective, but you've been a Ukrainian and you've been in the courts before. Yeah. What is the court experience like for you? Is it ending soon? What do you have to say about it?
For me, it's very interesting how you people from your Nigerian diaspora or other people who watching DSA program, who follow DSA, how you react or what you know or what you thinking about this story with court of Pastor Sunday.
Yeah.
But first of all, I feel and I think then and now indirectly online, I first of all want to apologize like a representative of Ukraine about those rubbish things with God. So sorry, Pastor Sunday, in my own presence, like in the whole Ukraine, because it's understandable, unbelievable. Many times we like Ukrainians or few people starting different process, court process by Pastor Sunday. Many of them actually all of them he wins. This was the last time. So they all some people interested about stop one personality like Pastor Sunday. So I very, very apologize. And for those who don't know, yes, pastor goes through court process. It's very difficult for me in English to understand you, but is unfortunately we are still corrupt country in many areas, and in the areas of judgment is not not excuses.
Yeah, it's not an exception.
It's not an exception. So they really go on without conscience, without do nothing, even one step forward to resolve. It's like they didn't have anything else case to resolve in their court. Except Pastor Sunday, just to hold him there, just to put him in his schedule. Then you need to came Monday, then three times in a week. And if you don't came, for them it's like excuses to then put him in the prison. Yeah. This is only one reason why they, if he didn't come without. Before announced that he came to come for other reason, only one reason they can do something for him. But this whole case, I listened to him. There's no place to nothing.
No substance.
It's like a переливать воду. Просто стакан в стакан.
You're just pouring water from one cup to another cup.
100% rubbish, 100% circus. When you say circus, and nobody don't interested, even for those who pushing those process going like the prosecutors, three judgment and others. Yeah, but they still hold him. So that's why Pastor it's going years and years, but that's why Pastor by faith now, because he is something received from God, then now is stop it, and they have finished this process. And now I more believe also in these things, because now we have a new president, and this president he like result orientated. So why you going with this case years and years without nothing result? So if there is his fault, doing something close, but if they know and you know exactly, then he didn't do nothing,
Yeah.
this person, apologize to him.
Yeah.
Reimburse, I don't know, give them
Compensation.
in public, apologize for him.
Yeah.
Please give them like Oscar in movie. Then he raising up such a he helps such a good in such a many areas of our country.
Yeah.
Please, this is our general. This is not person who.
Yeah. Who's a
So I didn't find the words right, because, guys.
you know,
but rubbish, and I so apologize.
Yeah.
So don't listen those rubbish who shouting, because if you listen, then you stop. Listen good then of messages Pastor Sunday then can help in your life.
Yeah.
Because of those who shouting without knowing what is exactly going.
Yeah. Well, I mean, first I must commend the person who asked this question before we go to the next question, that about the court case. Thank you for asking the question, and I think on our own part, our responsibility will be to keep trusting God, but most importantly for us to keep working on ourselves and keep working on the products, the teachings that Dr. Sunday has given to us, to prepare so that when God opens the doors, we will be ready to transform Africa, transform Nigeria. So we're praying also for strength for Dr. Sunday, although I know that he's strong, but we have that to do. Okay, so I think at this point, we don't have any caller, right? We don't have a caller. So maybe we'll just go to I think there's maybe the last question, the last slide, I think. Let's go to the last slide. And then we could quickly call it off a day. Tell us who is DSA off camera. I think we've said DSA, just we've said this a lot. DSA off camera is DSA on camera. That's just how it is. It's the same person. But for you to really see DSA off camera, come to Ukraine. We welcome you to Ukraine. Come to see DSA. But for real, DSA does not have a double life. The same person you see on camera is the same guy who is off camera. Okay, so I think maybe there's one more question before we round up the final today's show. Okay. All right. DSA's 50 rooms mansion accommodates many people, right? Are these rooms for free or do people pay? Interesting question. So DSA's 50 rooms mansion, what do you have to say about that?
About these questions, can you repeat, please?
So like this person is saying that Dr. Sunday has a big mansion with 50 rooms. Do people come here to just live for free, or do people pay to live here?
Yeah, but I think we should start from the idea why Pastor Sunday built like this particular, big particular room. Because he living, like he said, like I understood, like I heard, that he only take 10% of houses for his own family. Other those things for other people who wants to come, who wants to take something, who wants to listen something, or be part of team like this. In area of his house, he have built his own system. He have like a department who management,
house management,
and they are put a system. They are put a laws and also pravila. Like
the laws.
And Pastor Sunday
rules.
These rules, he respect these rules. So he even didn't go there in those rules. So you can contact with manager if you want to came. You will receive the number of manager and you will agree with them what kind of room you want to take it, because there is a choice from the presidential like a room to normal room for normal. It depends of how much you want to pay. But if you really don't have, for example, money, and you really want to came and you go to agree with Pastor Sunday. I'm
very poor.
Yeah, you were very poor because I know them Pastor Sunday do for you excuses like исключение.
And it's going to give you it's going to give what's exclusion here? It's going to tell you that okay, you're an exception.
Exception, but he so respect his own rules and his own system and his manager team, then he will pay for you. I heard that many times when people come, then pastor respect or they are helped so much in some area of they are relatives or friends or something, and he decided then dear administrator, dear Olga, this guest came, I will pay for them. So he pay for everyone who stay when he decide. Can you imagine his own house, but he pay for guests that he decided that no, this is special, for example, special friend or special guest, or I will pay for them because he respect the law of his own, like a managing of house.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is that clearly? Is that small things? Then we mentioned this because can you see like Pastor Sunday open even with this old program? Who do like this? No, tell me. Yeah. Answer with this small hiding of offline like background lives.
Yeah.
Who reasoning with us little bit, guys. Amazing. Even with these things. Yeah. Can you imagine? And we speak so freely. Yeah. We speak so open, like normal things. With everything Pastor Sunday gives to us example to copy him if we find these things good for ourselves.
Yeah, that's very true. I think you've given the right answer to that. You know, for the DSA, I know if DSA has the power and he is able to just be the Oga and the boss, everybody will enter here for free because DSA, he likes everything, just take everything for free.
Yeah.
But we just know how life is. And we know that definitely there have to be rules, things have to be managed. And that's the reason why Dr. Sunday does not directly deal with people who are coming in. It's not really, that's not his jurisdiction. There are people who are in charge of the guest departments, and these are the people who determine what and everything. So if you want to come and visit him, he says, oh yes, come and visit me, I'm available for you. Yeah. But he respects the people who he has handed over that responsibility to be in charge of the house. And those ones they are the ones who decide who, what, and everything about that. So our time is fast gone. We have to round up immediately, but I must first say thank you, Mr. Yuri. Thank you so much for coming today. Thank you for giving answers to those questions, and thank you to our viewers who were with us today. Thanks to those who sent in these questions for this special episode with Dr. Sunday. In about 3 hours, we're going to be having an evening session, and if you've seen the poster, it is Pastor Bosse Adelaja that will be speaking this evening. So I want you to all please invite your friends, invite everybody. She'll be talking on the subject DSA, a family man. You know, I'm really anticipating that program. I want to hear what Pastor Bosse has to say about DSA, not as a mentor, not as a teacher, not as a pastor, but as a family man. I think it's going to be an interesting time. So please, I want to welcome you all. I want to invite you all actually for the 7 p.m. program, Kyiv time, 5 p.m. UK and Nigerian time for that program with Dr. Sunday to celebrate his life and his legacy. Thank you for being with us today. Quick announcement, if you want to partake in the DSA Books promo, you could go to dsasbooks@gmail.com to make your order for Dr. Sunday's books at a discounted price. Yeah, my name is Anojo, and thank you for being with me today. Mr. Yuri, thank you once again, and I'll have a wonderful evening. Bye for now.